I am making my favorite Tex-Mex food. But since I'm Mexican, I'm pumping up the Mex in that Tex-Mex. I'm making skillet cornbread with cheddar, bacon, and poblano. I'm gonna start mixing the ingredients for the batter. I'm going to add 1 1/4 cups of flour, 1/2 cup of cornmeal, also a teaspoon of baking powder and of baking soda. You know, we started making these cornbread as the way we used to eat it in this small cafe in Dallas, Texas, where I lived, and it was plain cornbread in the Texas style. Then Alan started growing and he started to be crazy about bacon. So I started to add bacon, and then he loves cheddar cheese. So I started adding cheddar, and it's delicious. It gets so cheesy. You can see all that fat in there. It's not gonna go to waste. It's gonna go right in the batter. I'm adding sugar, brown sugar. And if you have normal sugar, it's fine, but brown sugar makes it sort of caramelly. And I'm gonna make my wet ingredients in this other mixing bowl. You don't even need to use a blender or a mixer. Super simple. 4 eggs in here. If I were to do this from scratch and count the time, it really takes 30 minutes in the oven, and this takes 10 minutes. So it's really super fast. And you know, it's one of those things that you can make and eat right out of the oven and eat it warm, and then as it cools, it's delicious, and then the next day for breakfast, even cold, it's delicious too. So I'm beating the eggs in here, and then I'm gonna add 1/2 cup of heavy cream. This is gonna make it super moist. And then I'm also going to add 1 cup of milk. Okay, so there's the bacon. I have my dry ingredients, my wet ingredients. I'm gonna mix them up in here. Okay, I'm adding some corn in here. And then I'm going to add some cheddar cheese. 1 1/2 cups of cheese is all you need. So this is the fresh poblano, but it is much better when you char or roast it because you make some like hidden qualities come out. Gonna mix it all up, and you know what's missing now and has cooled off for me? The crispy bacon. Can you imagine how good this is gonna taste, all mixed in this batter? All that fat that was rendered, no butter, no oil, just the bacon fat goes in here. But I promise you, this is not a lot of fat. It's just the right amount. All going to make a beautiful crust. Here it goes. In the same pan where you cook the bacon, and then you just have to have the patience to wait for 1/2 hour. That's it. It's gonna go in the oven, which is at 375, 30 minutes. Oh, did you see the cheese? Alan, I think we nailed it.
Definitely.